Hello, hello again. Good morning. Good morning, monkey. Hello. I'm going to be nice in the pink, and then I'm going to be a little savage in the red. Oh man, I only got about 6 hours of sleep. I've been hanging out with this TikTok girl. Stayed up a little too late, but I know she's probably only like a 7 in real life, but with the face filters, she looks like a fucking 10. But I know it's computer enhanced. I know it's the face filter. I don't use any filters. Just Korean. I'm like, damn, maybe I need a Korean girlfriend then. I'm like, but I'm in love with this Chinese one. I think I'm gonna unfollow that Belarus girl. She got mad at me the other day. In Europe, they like hate when you talk about money. It's like very taboo to talk about money in Europe. I'm like, why are you guys such pussies? Because you don't make any? Because you don't know how to? Or what? You don't have the balls to ask for it? Why are you so afraid? Fucking cowards. Why would you be afraid of money, Because you don't know how to make it. That's why. You're so embarrassed. God, they've really brainwashed you to be a peasant, haven't they? They've really got you whipped. All right. I had a really great cardio session yesterday. I was slamming it. I did it very fast on the incline on the treadmill, so I feel good. It gives me a mitochondrial boost in my solar plexus. Yeah. Okay. As I give more bliss away, I generate more bliss. And that's a blissful thing. Have an amazing workout, then you feel really fucking energetic because of it, and you feel proud of yourself. And that's a form of self-love and bliss. This guy will kill in pink. He will straight murder in pink. Okay. We're in Solar Wizard. I've been looking forward to this day. I do quite like the wizard energy. Joseph is a wizard in the school hub. Wizard is a very magical energy. And I always feel an enhanced clairvoyance, like intuition on Wizard Day. I feel more intelligent on Wizard Day. And then the Mayan zodiac signs, there's descriptions, like a blog, like the wizard, timeless enchantment, whatever the hell that means. Feeling enchanted. Do you feel enchanted in your life? Are you really having fun on school? The more pink energy that I give to people, it turns burnout and depression into bliss and fun. So like, what's bliss on school? Well, making a lot of friends, having a lot of fun, having interesting conversations, and then ultimately making money. I mean, that's fun to me. I love that sound. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I think that I need to be a little bit pink, but I need to be a little bit of a rager today because it's Saturday and you guys are tired. Hey. What do you want? Huh? You little stray? You dirty little stray? So let's be a little savage. Guys, it's so fucking hilarious to me that I have a high ticket sales group and the vast majority still do not have an offer. What I've realized is they come here to kind of just get hope and kind of pretend business. Pretend business. Okay? Dude, business is not real until you commit to it. Even if you never hire me or talk to me ever again in life, I want you to understand this. Business is commitment. That's how you launch and succeed in business. Oh no, my cat just licked my keef from my grinder. Don't do that. This, it's from when you grind the weed. Don't lick that, stupid. I don't know if that'll do anything to you. It's gonna get fucking high right now. Don't do that, stupid. Go away. Just pretending business, man. It's commitment, dude. You don't commit because like there's no like penalty of losing on school. You just go back to your fucking shitty life. There's no penalty to lose on school. There's such a low barrier to entry. Just pay $9 for a school membership and then pretend to do like business and leadership pretend to be a coach. It only costs you $9. It costs you nothing. There's no barrier. There's no commitment. There's no obligation. It's so easy for you to just fucking half-ass it. You get members. You feel like a leader now. You make these community posts, whatever. You post inspiration. Oh, now you feel like a leader. You get a dopamine response by Hey, you're starting to piss me off. I'm busy. You start feeling like you're a community leader, and you're not. You're just a friend and nobody even reads your post anyways, You're a phony. You're a fake. You're not a leader. You're not an entrepreneur. You never had a business. Dude, business requires you to commit all in. Okay? People take out business loans for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the average small business busts their ass for like 3 years, just to break even and survive. That's almost pitiful to me. It's almost pitiful. I cleared massive numbers in both of my other businesses almost immediately. Within 6 months, the first business immediately was profitable. Highly profitable. It's a frequency of your energy, man. So I'm going through this group, which is like designed for like 18-year-olds who don't know shit about anything, and I'm going through his content, his courses, but it's like, they're all asking the same thing. How do you stay focused? How do you stay motivated? What niche should I pick? How are you even doing the outreach? Should I send cold DMs or cold emails or do cold calls? My advice is neither. You should build a school group and do exactly what I'm doing. It takes a little while, man, to build it up organically through community and to line up calls through a community funnel. It takes longer to line up calls through a community funnel than to just do cold DMs. Cold DMs is the fastest way, but it's the most solicitous and it's kind of the more sleazier way. You don't feel as respectable when you're just like hunting, sniping in DMs, but that's the fastest way to get clients. It is. It's like going door to door or business to business. You just pop in, hey, I'm wondering, you have to just bring a shit ton of energy, community takes a little bit longer. You bring them into your community first, and then you warm them up to eventually maybe consider you. It is definitely slower. I'm not going to lie to you. So instead of me telling you I'm going to blow it up for you and get you a client in 3 months, I think that if we partner up, I can get you a client in 3 months, but I'm willing to extend this to about 6 months of support. Okay, but if you're not doing the work after 6 months, then I got to let you go. But I've decided I will actually, I'll work with you until you get your first client to about 6 months. If you can't get your first client in 6 months of like a moderate to intense level of activity, then you're actually just lazy, okay? You're just not doing the work. So I'm not going to give you a year of coaching. Come on, bro, and you're not even working hard. Like, you're going to know in your heart and in your soul if you're actually applying yourself or not. So if we ever work together in the future, I am very confident I can get you your first client in 3 months if you're motivated and committed. If you are a lazy person or a dabbler, you got to commit, dude. I'm willing to give you up to 6 months of my time, okay? But it's going to be quite simple, man. Like, you found the right groups, okay? Are you posting? Yes. All right. What are your comments like? Okay. Send me screenshots of all the threads. How are the comments evolving into conversations in the comments, Right? It's not that complicated, man. You just got to run the reps. So why do you need to hire me? Mostly, guys, for two reasons. One, you need an accountability coach who is good at business. Number two, you may need help once you're booking calls to close the calls. That's why I hold your hand. I do this with you to find the groups, post the magnets. I'm pretty fucking good at getting magnets, dude. I get pinned all the time. Like all the fucking time I get pinned. Other groups. You want to be getting pinned daily. That's a very good magnet. It's a lot of free press, free publicity. That's how Donald Trump, dominated the elections in 2016. He got so much free publicity because he's a bit of a troll. I don't want to be negative. It's like he's just trolling the news. He's trolling trolls. It's okay to troll trolls. They're already trolls. Okay? And so, yeah, you want free publicity. And then you have the opportunity to get hundreds of eyeballs every day, and all you got to do is just post in every group. And you're like, well, I don't even know what I'd say. Well, yeah, you're not even fucking applying yourself. It's like the universe is giving it to you. Here's the free publicity. Here's free ad space in people's minds. Then you're still not even fucking doing it. Come on, dude. Wake up. Wake up. And then what do I say in the comments to get threads going? And then once I get threads going, how do I get them to check out my group? You could DM them after a thread has been going. You can. Don't be too afraid to not ever fucking DM somebody. God, you guys are such pussies. I've done cold DMs. I've done door-to-door, and it does work, It's uncomfortable, but it works. It gets money. There's $1 billion companies, door-to-door sales, They make a fuck ton of money. And when people actually give you the money, they thank you. Thank you for coming, because otherwise I would not have even known. Thank you for actually asking me, because otherwise I might not have gotten it. Okay? And then finally, you're just not running enough numbers, okay? You need someone to set the standard for you and help you be accountable and energize you. That's what I do, guys. I will energize your mind. We're going to get motivated. We're going to hit the numbers. And if you don't hit the numbers, I'm going to be a little bit upset, I'm going to be a little annoyed. I don't really care. You paid me anyways, Whatever, man. Like, I'm here to help you win, but you got to do the work. I can motivate you to like a certain extent, but you got to also do the work. Okay? Then we review. How many calls did you even book this week? Are you booking calls daily and weekly? In the beginning, man, even shoot for like 2 to 6 calls a month. Some of them or all of them can be networking calls. It doesn't matter, man. You want to be in the habit of booking calls, but you want to book high quality calls. I've already turned down 3 calls that are horseshit calls. They want to network with me, but they refuse to join my group. What I'm trying to say is I'm not going to network with them unless they respect my authority. And this is a close. It's a micro close. It's like, if you're not going to join my group, I don't want to fucking talk to you. There is a price for my time. Do you understand? Even to be my friend, there's a price. That price is you got to join my group. If you're not going to join my group, then to me, that's disrespectful. You're not respecting me. You want me to serve you, but you don't want to reciprocate to me. No, I won't. Right? You got to see that as disrespect, man. Dude, if you want my time, dude, does it cost you anything to join my group? Oh my God, you're so fucking lazy and arrogant. You click join group and it just shows up as a number. You can turn all the notifications off. It doesn't cost you a goddamn thing to join someone's group. You're too fucking good and lazy and arrogant to join my group. Then fuck off, dude. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. I've been averaging 3 people a fucking day. Okay, that's only going to increase over time. I have put in 7 days in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, of 300 outbound. And I'm increasing now from 300 outbound comments to now 330. I'm going to increase by 10%. It's become much easier for me to hit that 300. I'm hitting the 300 now by like usually 3 or 4 p.m. So that means we got to increase it because I really could be putting in, 12, 14 hours. Well, what if you burn out? What if you burn out? I allow myself an easier goal that I know I can hit, right? I know I can hit 300, and it seemed like a lot, and it seemed like so difficult for the first 3 weeks. I've been doing it now this entire month of February. I've been pretty fucking consistent. So it seems like a lot, but you just do it. Okay, if you got a full-time job, then your first number should be 100. If you're not willing to do 100 outreach every single day and try to post some magnets in other people's groups, you're just fucking lazy. You are lazy and uncommitted. You don't deserve a dream life. You're asking the universe for a dream life, total time, location, freedom, and money freedom, and you're too fucking lazy and arrogant to listen to Benjamin and do 100 outreach a day. You don't deserve it. Okay? You don't. You don't deserve this. You're lazy. Okay? 100 a day, every fucking day, man. It does not even take 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, dude. What are you doing? And then you're too good to count it. You're too arrogant to count it. Well, I'm more like Flo. Oh my God. You're delusional. Would you hire an accountant who does not actually organize the numbers? Oh, just kind of flow it out. What the fuck? Would you hire a CEO of your company who does not want to document numbers? You guys are so incompetently arrogant. It's not a fucking business. You're saying, I just don't really need to do that. Yeah, you do need to do that. Have you ever had a business in your life? No, you haven't. Okay? So you do need to do that. Count your numbers. How would you even know if you were succeeding if you didn't even know what your numbers were? What the hell are you talking about? How would you even know what your progress is if you're not counting your comments and then your response rate? If you're not counting your response rate, you're a failure of an internet marketer. If you're going to build a business on school, you are an internet marketer. You got to track your conversions. You don't know what your conversions are because you have never launched, because you're a pussy, because you only have to pay $9 a month to pretend to play business. It's all a fucking game to you, isn't it? It's all a fucking game, smokes and mirrors. You just want to pretend to be a community leader, pretend to be an entrepreneur. You're not doing anything. You don't deserve to be an entrepreneur, huh? You can't track your numbers. Well, I just kind of flow, yeah, and you just kind of broke. Okay. Oh my God, you're going to get triggered now. You're going to get triggered now. You're going to unfollow me. Yeah, you flow. Flow equals broke, okay? Let's drill that into your head. Flow equals broke, okay? Consistent equals paid. Consistent equals paid. Committed and consistent equals paid. Flow equals broke. You don't even know what your numbers are, okay? That's failure, dude. You're not a failure. You're better than that. Stop lying to yourself. You see all of their subconscious lies come out. All their subconscious lies. Well, I'm working on high ticket and I'll do it eventually. You're never going to do it. I'll do it eventually. No, you're not. You won't do it. You're a liar. You are a liar. You're not going to do it. Well, I don't know that I need to do high ticket. It's like, I bet you're not even making $1,000 a month right now. Okay. Come on, bro. Come on, man. And then the final person that I want to address, I have a very clear image. I want to help this guy. I want to coach him, but he needs to fucking admit, dude, he already has a large group that he can squeeze, and I guarantee you he can book at least 50 calls from his list. And it's like, what's the matter, man? Are you just afraid of rejection? You're afraid. You're afraid to send a DM, and you're afraid to ask them to do a call with you. What the hell? Hey, I think I can help you, Then respond or no respond, Why are people so afraid to just put them out there? You think you're going to get, shot in the head? You think you're going to get fucking assassinated or what? Put your neck out there, they might cut your throat, you bleed out like a little pig, fucking slaughtered. I got a diamond throat. I will break your sword. Go ahead, take your best shot. Bing. Sword breaks in half. This is a diamond throat. Why is it a diamond throat? Because I'm not afraid of rejection. You're gonna lecture me on fucking morality and ethos, and I'm like, bro, you are so fucking dead inside. You are working a job that you don't even like, you know. You're just too afraid to put yourself out there. It's the same fucking thing over and over again. You are too afraid to put yourself out there, and you are too afraid to launch because you're stuck in your ways. You're afraid and you're lazy, and it's too comfortable for you. That's why. That's the diamond throat. I faced my fears, dude. I would have made $150,000 as a 22-year-old. I went to the top 5 business college in America. Okay, I have a genius IQ, by the way, probably more like 145. And I probably could get into Mensa if I wanted to, you know. And yeah, I've had multiple successful businesses. Why? I put myself out there and I was willing to fail. I was willing to fail. You're not willing to fail. It's so easy to just pay $9 a month and pretend to be a little, what the fuck are you? Pretend to be a little community leader. You're posting your little blogs. You get 3 likes. Okay, $9 a month. I get 3 likes a post, you know. I got 40 members, you know. Cool, man. Congratulations. Make any money yet? Well, you know, have you ever got a client? Well, you know, have you ever sold high ticket? I mean, well, I'm just going to build. You're so fucking arrogant. I'm just going to build this slowly. Okay. Yeah. You're very slow, aren't you? A little slow in the head is what I think. You know, I'm just going to build this slowly. Okay. Bye. Okay. Goodbye. You know, dude, I got a supercar cruising around this bitch and you're just like walking, you know, you're meandering through the meadow. No urgency. No urgency. I think one person wants to work with me. They're just not sure what would we work on together. You know, dude, we will build a business so that you can help people. If you really want to help people, then you should charge them money because the money makes them commit to themselves. Do you understand, guys? Someone paying a high ticket price is them actually taking initiative and committing to success. Committing financially is one of the greatest forms of commitment because that's like, ouch, you know, that's expensive. Ouch, you know? Yeah, you need an ouch because the other ouch is 5 years going to go by and you're just a fucking couch potato, man. 5 years is going to go by. Meanwhile, people like Benjamin are going to be cruising around meeting billionaires and celebrities. And you're going to say, I remember when he started out and had 50 members. Dude was always just so fucking crazy, you know, but goddamn, he's consistent. Goddamn, he's doing the work, you know. He did it and I didn't, right? He did the work and I didn't. He launched immediately. And I just had you're stuck on like, can I even do this? Can I even do this? Clarity comes from commitment. Clarity comes from commitment. You are refusing to commit to excellence. You are refusing to commit to your greatest potential. You don't deserve success. It does not matter if this is fucking school or a business or anything, or you becoming viral or a celebrity or an influencer. It doesn't matter. It's success. You refuse to commit to excellence. Why? Why do you keep refusing to commit to excellence? Are you lazy? Probably. Are you a coward? Yeah, maybe a little bit, you know. Or are you arrogant? Most likely all 3. You're arrogant, man. Oh, I can always just stick with my job. You know, it's so funny. The human subconscious is like a little child. You know, well, you're mean and I don't want to play with you anyways. Yeah, you don't like my content because it activates the laziness, the stubbornness, and then the mediocrity. That's what happens. You have 3 demons in your mind that hate Benjamin because Benjamin destroys them, right? They don't want to be destroyed. They're living rent-free in your mind, 3 demons. One is stubborn. You're just stubborn, you know. I probably should, but I've just like not. Why not? Well, I don't know. Yeah, because you're lazy and stubborn. Okay. Number 2, well, I'm afraid to DM people and like, you know, put my neck out there because I'll get cut. I'll bleed out like a little calf slaughtered because you guys are gluttonous meat eaters. This little calf that you murdered, cut his throat open, is bleeding out now. Okay. Why? I'm afraid. I'm afraid to get Rejected. Well, I'm not interested. Well, I wasn't fucking asking. Oh, no, I'm good, thanks. I wasn't pitching you anything, retard. I'm doing a collab call with you. Well, I already have a mentor. Yeah, have you made any money? No, your mentor sucks. That's a failure of a mentor. You wasted your investment. I'm much better than that. I'm a better mentor. Well, I already have a mentor. Yeah, you paid them $200 a month. That's not a mentor, man. You didn't invest. You invested a half-ass amount. You get a half-ass result. Benjamin will take you all the way to the finish line, right? Come on, man. And then finally, third, you're arrogant. You're arrogant. Well, I don't need to do high ticket. I don't need to. I'm good. I'm good. You're fucking so arrogant, man. You are not proud of yourself. You probably like not even like doing anything in life. You're like totally lost. You should pay Benjamin and get your fucking life together. You should really fucking commit to excellence. I want my words to haunt you. I want you to think about what I'm saying in the echoes of your mind when you're feeling like a bum. Okay, the arrogance blocks Benjamin out. Shut up, you high ticket guy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Probably a liar, anyways. You want to see the proof, man? You want to see the proof? Okay. High ticket guys are all just greedy. Okay. Guess what? I'm going to get a brand new shiny red car, sports car, with a smoking hot girl in the passenger seat. And I'm going to go viral on TikTok, living the nomad dream. And you're going to be stuck at home, jealous. Don't be jealous, right? Because you're arrogant. Well, I don't need to sell high ticket. Well, I don't need to. Well, I don't want to. Okay. Well, then, okay. Enjoy your mediocrity. Enjoy your mediocrity, your mediocre life. No money, no followers, no pride. Nothing. You have nothing. You are nothing. Okay. If you've been watching so far, I don't know why you're allowing this much verbal abuse. I go back to the pink. Guys, this is all a game, all right? I pretend to be a psycho person, all right? I'm actually quite a nice person, but I think people need me to act like this because you have three demons in your head: fear, stubbornness, or just inertia, lazy, stubborn, or just not moving forward. I don't know why. I don't know why human beings just get stuck. They all get stuck because they all fucking talk about it. What's keeping you stuck? What's keeping you stuck? Dude, I don't even use those words. I don't even use that vocabulary. I make moves. I hit my numbers. I win. I'm a winner, okay? Yeah, it took me a while to develop the momentum, but now that it's there, dude, I don't get stuck, man. This train is moving. This train is not going to stop, right? I don't get stuck, man. I destroy the barrier, right? And then finally, arrogance. You're arrogant, man. You're just going to go back to your job. Well, I don't have to. I have this other job. Do you really need to? Do you even really need the money? It's like you are like 60% accomplished in life. To me, that's a failing grade. Even if you have a 6-figure fucking job or business, but it's not your dream, to me, that is failure. You don't have anybody that challenges your standard of success and pride. You don't have anyone that challenges your worth. And I will. I don't give a fuck if you make 6 figures in some bullshit industry. I don't care. Are you living your dream? Do you have a dream life? No? Then fuck off, dude. Even me making like multiple 6 figures, which I never did because I was inconsistent, but I did do 4-figure days, 20,000 a month. Like, even making $100 or $200 in a moving business to me is like, that doesn't impress me. That doesn't impress myself. It was nice in the beginning, and then I did feel kind of proud, like, holy shit, I can't believe I make this much money, But then I'm like, yeah, but this is just boring. This is boring. Basically, what am I saying? I can do better than this. I want to do better than this. This is not enough. I would make, high hourly, but then I'd take a lot of time off, and the reason why is because it wasn't interesting enough for me to give it everything that I had. I need a goal that pushes me to maximum. I need a goal that challenges me to be the very best version of myself. I am happiest when I am fighting a battle. You know, there's no fight because you have no goal, because you have no confidence, because you are either lazy or afraid or arrogant. Okay, we need to vanquish these demons. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Catch you later.